Hi everyone, happy Asynchronous Friday. Okay, so I've already talked to everybody in class and I've explained what's due Friday, but this video is here so that way I can say it again and make sure everyone understands what is due today. So you guys have been spending the last 3 weeks working on your gorgeous digital portraits, and seriously, they look so good. So today's the day. Today's the day you're going to hand them in, make sure they look good, and I mean it. You really got to double check and make sure you're not missing anything. So you're going to be doing 2 things today. The first thing you're going to do is you need to check your project checklist. So head to Google Classroom, click on the document, pull up that checklist, and really think about, did you draw your arms? Did you draw your shirt? Did you get the details like your pupils and your eyes? Did you get your teeth? Did you get zippers, buttons, headphones? Did you get anything? You have to look at all the details because I will be looking for them. So go check the checklist, make sure you got everything. Also, make sure you have a background. You want to make sure you have a fun design background. Backgrounds are required. You cannot just leave it white. It's got to be something fun and exciting. You can see here I have a layered pattern where I have lots of different like rainbow type things going on with a fun color scheme. So think about something fun that you can do. Use that shape tool. You guys can use shapes. You guys can build up different things, but create a fun pattern in the background. Use that control down button to push it all behind everything. When you are ready, when you feel like your project is 100% done, make sure you take your actual photograph. So if my photograph is over here, make sure your photograph is pushed all the way off to the side. So see on this document right here, you can see some very light gray and white boxes. You want to push your picture off of the gray and white boxes, just like that. You also want to make sure that your drawing and your background are on the gray and white boxes. So see how I have all this empty space over here? That means my background isn't filled. So what I'm simply going to do is I'm going to go and highlight all of my items. I now have the capability to move my picture where I need it to go. So let's see, I want to get it on the gray and white boxes. So I'm going to move it until it covers it. There we go. We can see I have lots of space up here. Look at this, easy fix. I'm going to go and take my arrow and I'm going to go and move it up until it hits the space. When you feel like you've gotten everything done and it looks good, the gray and white boxes are filled, you are now ready to download your picture. You are downloading your picture, so watch what you're going to do. File, download, JPEG. Okay, file, oopsies, file, download, JPEG. Now it's downloading my picture. You can see it down here in the corner. All right. Now, before you upload this downloaded JPEG to Google Classroom, you have to check it because here's the thing. It might look a little bit different when you pull it up. So let's double click on mine and let's see what it looks like when I open it. Okay, so you can see I downloaded mine, but here's the thing. There's a few things off that I can see. One, I noticed that over here on the bottom of my sweatshirt, it's still white. I didn't cover the whole gray and white box area. Same with up here. And I also noticed I'm missing some of my rainbow patterns over there. So you need to observe your picture after you download it. And you need to make sure you filled up that entire area. I will be looking for it. Take this extra moment. So I know I need to go back and fix that now. So I'm going to go back to my drawing. I'm going to locate those areas. I can see that area right there. Now what I can do is I can go and edit my picture. So I'm just going to drag my background so it covers there. Let's see over here. I see some over here as well. Excuse me. Excuse me. Now with my sweatshirt, I don't want to just drag it down because that's going to change what my picture looks like. So for that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and re-highlight everything so that way I can go and move it back to the corner. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to try to move it again. There we go. Now it's in the corner of the gray and white boxes. I can look up here. I still see some gray and white boxes, so I'll make it a little bit larger. And there we go. I am now safe. All the gray and white boxes are gone. Now I can go back and re-download it and actually submit it. So File, Download, JPEG. Let's see. Let's see how this one turned out. It's just taking a second to load. Sometimes it just takes a moment. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Now I actually have no more random white spaces. I personally would go back and fix my pattern because I'm missing those rainbows still. I'm not going to make you watch me do that though. But you do need to make sure you go back, fix your patterns, fill in the spaces, make sure it looks really good. This is your final project. Put in the extra effort. All right. One last thing I'm going to ask you to do is when you download your picture, it's going to have just like a random file name. I do ask that you guys make sure it says your name on it. So mine says fourth period. This is my fourth period project. If your name isn't currently up here, I'm going to show you how to change your name when you download it. So you can go to your files. I'm going to go to my downloads. Here's the picture I just downloaded. And now I can go and rename it and say Mrs. Richardson, and you would put your name here. That's going to make my life a little bit easier when you guys go and download it and all that, okay? So once you finish your project, upload to Google Classroom. You are good to go. I know this video is a little lengthy, but I wanted to make sure you guys had all the details. The final project turn-in is right here. Pictures can get turned in there. If you have questions, please email me. And your secret code for today is the word SPARKLE. Have a great Friday.